Wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. Today on to week 15 in the NFL, and we've got
gritty
a
game,
matchup
rain
in
game.
store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's north versus south in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Girl, I need you, I want you, come on, don't be scared.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
2nd and 9. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. 2nd and 9 now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there. It's 2nd and 11. The Niners had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
From the midfield strike, they look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll change things up. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. Lambert Smith. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down. A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's it.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Amarian Hampton with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The play
Come on, fellas.
And it's now
we have another good defensive draw.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds. But
how do you even make that type of cut, though? It's raining.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific
Good way to stay disciplined, D-line.
No gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A throw outside for Pearson is complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. First and 10 at the 50-yard line. Here we go. Throwing here, Purdy. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Now, he was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Time again, I need relaxing. Love life in the end, I need my partner. Battling on the track together.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
I can't even get it. Yeah. I can't even get it by myself at all.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They get 7 out of that, so they're
the whole hand.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
This is a game like a 2-time world champ.
Back to throw, Purdy. They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
That's a dog play, Holcomb.
Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Defensively, that screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
Okay, everything got a stick, we don't run fake. We ain't even out in church, you finna take sand. Ride around with F and then we like to hold hands. Over 2 sips, die, he ain't need a bed. Then I did the pint of tech, getting cold red. If I tell this bitch to pull her, she gon' moped it. My doggy don't smoke on shit unless it's unleaded. I'm back and forth, going on that, so just go let it. See me when you see me, if it's smoke, don't be unleashed.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Yes, sir, Purdy. You got to throw in the rain, big fella.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing an ACC lights out that waiting room and run to a situation like this and said, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
I'm sitting in the club in a different bag now, baby. When you pick
Here's
it up,
2nd
you
and
gon'
10.
put that ass down. What? We gonna put that ass down? What the fuck is that, son?
Herbert.
It's
It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end.
5
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on.
Came up from the mud and my baby know that. That's a feature to my club. My CKC, all that.
That's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He said, this is my shit. See the flick of my wrist. And I know she know what's up, baby. This is my shit. See the flick of my wrist. Oh no, that's my bitch. That's a fact. And she's stalking me.
Quick pass out wide. And taking it across midfield.
That's a fact. That's a dog, nigga. All about my F. If you want over blood, nigga, cause me, you get ugly.
I think when they look at their offense,
Money, what you still want me? You know nothing on the book, but you still acting funny.
to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Oh, baby, this is my shit.
He'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's
See the
second
flick of
down.
Morris.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Herbert throwing again. To the left side, he's got McCarthy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, Herbert.
Damn.
Just inside the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 9-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
Yes, sir.
He's in for a Charger touchdown. Omari Hampton, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try now from Dicker. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chargers 14, 49ers 0.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Oh, no, bro. Say no.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Don't come around causing emotions. Everything out there that I got no friends. Thinking about you, but all of a sudden you've been acting brand new. Killing me at home.
The San Francisco
Yeah, when I've
offense
been on
ready to
my
start
own.
their next drive.
This
It
ain't
hasn't gone
DHR.
particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me,
That's that sack
finding
vision.
a way to make sure your playmakers
That's that
touch the
sack
ball
vision.
without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go
Crazy
deep
I
down
got all
the
this
field.
beat, man.
Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to
Christian
your best
movement since
runner
I'm in it.
and
They
get
got
out of the
no
way.
religion.
Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
When I was running,
And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else.
I know what it was. I overdosed so much.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right.
Good pop. Just slow him down.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Bro, why is my man fucking on?
Gain of 10 and
I
a
don't got no
49er first
options
down.
on.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that
Excuse
direction.
me. All of a sudden you've been acting brand new. Don't you killing me at home. Girl, been knocking on my own.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
That's that fat defense.
At the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's the trap house. It's the dope boy.
Purdy.
That's their defense.
It's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
How slow?
Second and 10. A give, running right, it's Hubbard.
Yes, sir. Go them lanes, fellas.
They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping.
No, I didn't mean to pick that.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Nigga think too about Hubbard. The best thing since sliced bread. Golly. That's how you feel? Oh my gosh. Come on, Turk. I need a little high horse right there. Damn.
The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw...
No, I was trying to spin to the left. It was there.
He prepared for this. And he talked
This shit,
about
y'all.
the drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
A
shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's
if you happy, I know that I should be
Gets this to
alright.
the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
And I think I should be Should I try? I can't lie. We don't follow these hoes, they gon' follow. Falling like I'm Paulo Blocker.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
I panicked. Fuck, I panicked. I had time too.
Collapses the pocket.
I had people open too.
For a loss of 3. It's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
Here's Herbert. He's going to walk in deep left side here. He's got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Please don't press me. Please don't press me. Please don't press me.
They'll pick up the 44 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hampton. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Herbert just beat the play clock. Oh, he's got it in wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert can
Come on, QJ. I need to hold that block, baby.
Scrimmage back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Hampton.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness.
Everybody's getting hurt.
First half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Speaking of that, learn coming, but they can light. You pull me closer. Codeine older. Take me sober.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Herbert now. He'll try and do this himself. Now San Francisco, they'll call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
Damn! Yo, can we stop getting hurt, y'all?
And a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Purdy looking to throw.
Ah!
That's complete.
Come on. I need that deflection.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen.
Boom, nigga!
And his crew will take over at the 35-yard line.
Snip that screen out. Good shit, y'all.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Now Herbert following the turnover.
Come on, Gaddy. I need you to catch that, man.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Killers, referencing on the nigga.
Pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to Sdsl, the tight end. Touchdown, LA!
Oh, no, baby, I'm scared.
Sdsl, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Boom!
Just how much they trust
All that damn running. Gonna get them folded.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 26-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, nice move. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. Play action. It's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 68 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy now to throw. They'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is taken in. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 76 yards. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is down to 24.
Chargers 31, 49ers 7.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll work inside here, Hampton.
Why the fuck would it make me go right? I'm trying to just go up the middle between the blocks. Come on.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Zone read, a give to Hampton. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Chargers. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I see in the Adam, I see the rises, I see in. I got some homie that just got out, some ones that just went in. The deeper the ocean, blood the brains. Ain't got it gone, like my names.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive...
pick it, Derby.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And this one is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That is caught. they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Gave a glimpse of his power that time.
Oh, my God.
Brought down at the 30.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like an empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Again, it's Hampton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. And they're going to wind up with a football and possession at the 8-yard line. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
The Charger drive about to get going. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Slot man moves right. Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So here's a 3rd and 14. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 63 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Try to run for it with Hampton. There he goes again. Touchdown, LA! Omari and Hampton with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on them as they stop him for no gain.
I'll don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Give here to Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now 2nd and 9.
Set.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. Cameron Dicker on now to try to field goal. This a 27-yard attempt here. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Los Angeles, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.